I was dreading this part of the trip. I had done a long motorcycle ride, but only once, from Auckland to Wellington, about 650 kilometers or 400 miles, and it was an absolutely miserable trip. It rained the whole way and I didn't have any rain gear. I think the backs of my eyeballs were wet. But when I told my friend Mark Hollaway from New Zealand, he literally changed my whole perspective simply by saying, and I quote, "A day on my bike is like a day in heaven, nothing better." And so this trip is an example of my very first How to Stay Young bit. It was about attitude and the fact that I control how I think and how I feel. I was dreading this trip because I remembered that Wellington ride years ago. I let a bad experience color my attitude. But when Mark wrote me that, he shocked me to my senses. If he can enjoy a long ride, so can I. And I changed my attitude. This was something to look forward to, not to dread. I loved being on my bike, and this was like an overdose of what I loved. What could be better? Sure, my butt was going to get sore, but that's what rest areas are for. I have been getting more and more comfortable at speed, so this gave me an opportunity to really get some practice, and I did. I cruised most of the trip above 100 and some of the time right around 120. It was amazing. The change of attitude gave me an idea. Mark wrote a book called 11 Days, and he asked me to read his final draft. I absolutely loved the read because it was about an 11-day motorcycle adventure he and his mates did called the Brass Monkey. The hero of the story is Jack Kincaid. His life had been shattered by his wife suddenly up and leaving him. His world was totally turned upside down. What makes the story great is that God showed up, big time. He began speaking to Jack, and what he said is amazing. The second thing that makes this story so great is everything that Mark wrote really happened to him. Mark agreed to let me give the book away for free in this episode. There is a Dropbox link in the description below. The only thing I ask in return, let me know that you downloaded it and then how you liked it. That's it. Our adventure starts with day 2 and Tiger Leaping Gorge. Hit the like button if you did. I love a comment, and subscribe if you want to see more.